All right, Taurus. What's good? I'm Mojo, and I am here to do your reading for your next 3 days. What you can expect in the next 3 days. I'm feeling like it's something big because we are starting off this reading with your energy coming out as the hangman. So you guys are in the middle of, and some of you are already like have gone through something that has helped shift your perspective. For some of you it's like a perspective shift about yourself. I went to the library yesterday and there were caterpillars in a like they were in their cocoon, right? So yeah, I don't know. So I'm seeing like all of my little Tauruses and their cocoons just like hanging, from a tree or whatever, right? Um yeah, you guys are like going through some things and that's really all that's coming through. All right. Yeah. I mean, this really tracks. And here's this Ace of Pentacles again. There's like so many new beginnings here. And temperance, bro. Sagittarius energy is so significant, and Pisces energy is really significant. And if you guys have like a Pisces stellium or like Sagittarius energy, stick around and maybe check out like Sagittarius's readings or Pisces readings because I promise you, again, like these energies have just been following me around. So I'm getting a couple of channels here from this spread. Looking at this Five of Swords here, I feel like this could have constituted um this kind of shift in perspective for you guys. You could have been dealing with people. For some of you, this is like family members, unfortunately. This could be like a work situation, or even like for some of you, it's like somebody that you've been like close with that really wanted to best you, that wanted to one up you, that okay, so maybe you're like open with your spirituality, right? Or you're just like really in tune with your emotions. Maybe you've been going through certain level ups. I mean, life has been changing a lot for like the world is like changing, right? So naturally, that affects all of us on a personal level. And you are the bull, Taurus. So you're not really scared of like you can handle it. You can handle change and you're an earth sign. Like you can handle change, right? You're really in tune with what's happening here. And I feel like you've been changing a lot recently. And as a result of that, it's like people see how much you've been improving and how tenacious you are. And for some, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Like this is a big collective. But like for some, it's like the way that you are, like just how tenacious you are, how resilient you are. You may have shared some pieces of like, your mindset, your perspective on certain things. And it's like you were able to, sorry that this is like wobbling a little bit. It's really windy out here. And I can't, it's the earth. I can't do anything about this. But Anyway, it's like maybe some people like roll their eyes at you, or they're like, oh, you're just being so like pompous, or you're being so like, oh, that's spirituality stuff. Like, I'm just seeing people like rolling their eyes at your philosophies. And it's like, you've had the chance to really show up as such and to be able to walk the walk. And now these people are kind of looking side to side, like they're just irritated. It's like, damn, like, can this can this B word like just stop? Like, can they be wrong? Can they, and it's not even about being like perfect, but it's like that's how they see you. They Sorry. Like, I'm not distracted, but like so much is happening and you can't even hear anything because it's mic, but refocusing. Um, Girl, what was I saying? So I'm like refocusing and then I immediately lose the plot. What was the plot? I don't know. Pretty much, you guys are like showing up and showing out. Oh yeah, they're like, can this like B word just stop? Like, they're annoyed, and it's like now they're trying to one up, or they've tried to one up you because this is coming up in the past position. So it's like you've already exited or you're exiting, like an environment where people are trying to pretty much just like compete with you. And it's funny because it's like the way that they're trying to show up and like one up you, it's by using like your strategy. So it's kind of like, bitch, I know, bitch, I been knew this. This type energy. um and it's like you're, I don't know, like you're really not even paying attention because it's like you have bigger fish to fry. Because right now with this new shift in perspective, it's like, yeah, I know how I'm gonna pivot. So either whether you guys had a dream or you watch videos like this, or had a conversation with somebody or read something, it's like you have like the key, like you have the key, okay? And just because of the nature of the environment around you, it's like you're going to, so like, okay, let me just show you. Ouch, 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 ouch. So like this is the key that you have because of this shift in perspective. It's like you have like that Ace of Pentacles represents the key, and you're going to be kind of retreating a little bit. And just with how things are going on a collective level, I don't really think that this is going to be a super long term, um, like hermit mode. That's not what's being like called of most people, but it's like you are going to take some time to yourself to really let whatever this key is kind of bake in the oven. You're going to reevaluate the relationships that you have around you and also your direction. Maybe you're going to plant your roots somewhere else, maybe in a different city, a different town, in your state, or like wherever you live. Or you may be moving completely to a place that can facilitate your new sense of self, your whatever this is that you are, like a new sense of security, a new home, um, a new income stream. This is something that's going to lead to, like, I'm seeing, just like, I mean, there's trees all around me, right? And there's a big like herge tall tree in front of me. So it's just like that kind of energy. It's like, you're going to take this key and open new doors with it and find opportunities that resonate with you, something that you can do without really thinking so hard about it. It's going to be intuitive. It's going to be more like your speed type thing. Um, it may take a little bit of time, but once again, with this new shift in perspective. It's like you're going to have the mental fortitude to be able to navigate this new season. You're going to be able to pick better friends. You're going to be able to know when it's time to, fall back, and when to go out, and, when to pour into something, and when to, and when to not, when to just let it be. Right. Um, yeah, Archangel Michael energy is standing out to me right now. So, if if you guys do have people around you that are trying to like pocket watch or one up you, or then try to throw you off course, um Archangel Michael is here with you, and you can always call on his energy as well. And like cut those cords, and just know that there's protection. You're protected. And if you've been focusing on, like if you've been doing protection spells, or like saging, or just like doing anything that puts you in that state of like, I'm protected, listening to subliminals, some of you, it's like, know that this is your confirmation that, yeah, you don't have to think so hard about it. You and what you're doing, it's protected. So what you're being advised to do is to turn that water to wine, to alchemize whatever it is that these people may be, if they're throwing anything at you, which is mostly just like energy, you take that shit and you just transmute it. Okay. um you just take that shit and you transmute it in any way that is specifically catered to you. I just heard like taking a nap, right? For some of you, it's just taking a nap. You can alchemize through just sleeping. For some of you, it could be art. And for some of you, it could be making like YouTube videos, right? It could be speaking. It could be using your voice. It could be just even standing up for yourself, right? Setting boundaries, or even just like behaving in a way where it's like, so like you see how their behavior is sending energy, right? Like you're picking up what they're putting down without them necessarily, like these people, right? These people that could be playing in your face. It's like you see how you're picking up what they're putting down without them necessarily like throwing it in your face. You can do the same thing, but like strategically, and you can do it in a way that's like you let your actions speak for you. Or even if you do use your words, it's like, I don't know, this Queen of Swords, it's like you could, like, it's like clear cut speech. Okay. It's intuitively guided speech, action. So just really listen to your intuition and be more, embody that energy. And yeah, so be, I don't know if like rigid is the word I would like to use, but just be a little bit more stern, and then just listen to your spirit. So with the Queen of Swords and the Hermit, it's like just be a lot more introspective. um if anything, there's a lot of like swords energy. So yeah, this is definitely calling for you to kind of like pull your energy back in and strategize. And even, you know so with this like air sign energy, Gemini is a part of it, and it's ruled by Mercury. We currently have a Mercury retrograde, and then the Hermit is Virgo, and Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So yeah, this is just like a very heady energy here. and and not in a overwhelming, like, anxiety inducing way. No, it's just strategic. That's all I have for you, Taurus. And if you would like to book a reading for me, all of the information that you need is in my description. If you want to see how this is playing out more specifically for you in your personal life. Other than that, if you feel called to, go on ahead and like, subscribe if you like readings like this, because girl, I ain't going nowhere. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what's going on. Okay, give me a little bit like what's up. Okay, like let me know what's going on. But other than that, that's all I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.